What's going on YouTube? It's your boy Floyd, and I'm here to give you guys a video about all the classes you'll take as a 25 Bravo here at Fort Gordon AIT. Before we get into this video, make sure you hit the subscribe button. And right next to the subscribe button, there's a bell icon. Make sure you hit the bell icon so you'll be notified when I post a video. And down there in the comment section below, make sure you comment a video that you want me to do about AIT, basic training, or anything you want to know about the military. So with any further ado, let's get into these classes. Alright, so about all these classes, there's a lot of rules, so let's go through a little baseline of the rules. There's no sleeping in class. You cannot eat candy. You can't bring snacks in class unless your instructor is cool and be like, yeah, you can do all that, blah, blah, blah. There are instructors like that. So you can't have no type of chips or nothing in class, but you can't have hard candy. You can't have no phone in school. I think I already said sleeping, so yeah, definitely no sleeping. And that's about some of the basic rules, but you know, it goes on and on. You'll sign the council sheet where you go there. But yeah, the first class you'll take there will be foundation. It used to be called hardware, but then they changed up like the curriculum. So hardware was the test I took, and I aced that thing with 100. The class was kind of confusing. I'm not gonna lie to you guys, but now everybody's taking foundation, and the people that I talked to that took foundation, I'll say it's a good 98% failure rate. Just saying. Like, you really gotta know your P's and Q's, man. Pay attention, take your notes in class. Like, I take a lot of notes. Always take notes in class. That is a lot of information that you will need for your future if you plan to have this job for your future. Like, at first I wasn't thinking about having this as my future, but it's really important. Like, no matter what, your notes is important, always. So in foundation, you just go over like pretty much like hardware stuff, like putting together a computer and all that stuff. And this is what I learned from hardware, so it's pretty much kind of like hardware, etc. But in foundation, you learn a little about CCNA, about not configuring, but subnetting. Maybe learn a little about software and stuff like that. Just a little pinch and grab of like a little bit of everything. You feel me? The second class you'll take is software. Software is the class there. That's where you're going to pretty much start. Maybe lose like 2% of your classmates. Maybe a good 5% of your classmates. So software, you're starting like, I'll say like programming or like install. It's pretty much installing like a program or something like that. Not program, but it's like installing. You're setting up like a new computer or something like that, and you're just installing like certain things onto there. So there's like 3 tests for that. I forgot the first test, but the second test is for sure is server domain, and the third test is mail exchange. The second test, that's where you start losing all your people. The second test is long and it's kind of, it's not that hard, but you just, as long as you got a good instructor, you should pass. Third test, the first test is easy, let you know that. Third test is based off of the second test, but if you can't connect, then you probably screwed, just to let you know. The third class you'll take, I'll say the third and fourth class you'll take is CCNA. They're both, it's CCNA 1 and CCNA 2. The first part of CCNA is when you learn about housekeeping commands, really basic and stuff like that. Like, it's like, okay, it's like, too easy. And you'll also learn about subnetting. Subnetting is like freaking IP addresses. Like, I like subnetting. That's my favorite part about freaking CCNA was subnetting, because I like dealing with numbers. And if you're good with numbers, man, you should be a banker. I want to be a banker, you feel me? Because I like money, you feel me? And CCNA 2 is, that's where you start configuring routers and switches and pretty much setting up a network. Kind of, sort of, like, yeah, it's pretty much setting up a network. This is where you pick up some new commands such as DHCP, OSPF, ACLs, and NET. So those are the 4 things that y'all really gotta know. Oh yeah, the inner VLANs, the end cap, it's quite a few new commands you'll learn, but make sure you take notes. This is not all of the commands, but this is like most of the commands. Like I had to scratch them out because you know I had like extra commands I already been wrote down. So just know CCNA 1, you may lose I say you lose about a good 10% of your class there because people's like, oh my gosh, I don't know what I'm doing. Those are the people that be either A, sleep, 2, don't ask questions, or 3, don't take notes. CCNA 2, that's when you really know who know they shit and who really don't. So though I'll say a good passing rate about a good not 25, but 25% failed that. I say about a good 25 to 30% failed that class. That's my estimate, not like from them. That's my estimate. So just know all the estimates I give you, that's just from Floyd. All right. Just pay attention, take notes, know your commands, memorize your commands, and always CCNA 2 uses CCNA 1 commands too. So housekeeping commands come to CCNA 2. Always remember that. Okay. Your next class you will take is Security Plus. Security Plus. Well, I heard it was turning into Security Plus Foundation or Security Foundation, because pretty much when you're in the real operational army or you know whatever, National Guard, Reserves, or whatever, you're going to have to get a Security Plus certification. My opinion on that, I don't want that, but it's the need of the army. They say, hey, if you want to do your job, you're going to need this cert. So that class to me, man, I'll say about a good 10% will fail that class if you really are not good with vocabulary, because the whole test is pretty much based off of vocabulary. And if you think about, oh, if I can ace that vocabulary test, man, it's pretty easy. No, that's the class that you take for Security Plus, man. It's just a pinch of freaking that Security Plus cert. Just to let you guys know, I barely passed that thing myself. Like, I'm not gonna lie, there's like about 300 vocabulary words to memorize, and plus you gotta know your acronyms. Like, you gotta know your stuff, yo. So the next class you will take after that will be CPN. CPN is pretty much, I wouldn't say it's worth it. Like, everyone passes CPN. If you sleep in that class, then you might fail. But I'll say about 1% will fail that class. Like, really, like, you're stupid. But CPN is 25 uniforms that will tell y'all, oh, this is, you know, set up a phone. It's like, I wouldn't say that's what I learned, but I learned how to configure a phone, you know, like freaking 3 different ways to freaking set up a freaking phone. Like, it was pretty cool. Nipper, Sipper, and Cuckoo. Not that bad, but there's like 4 tests. I aced them all with 100s, yo. So there's no reason for you to fail. If I can pass that, you can pass that thing too. Like, it's really easy. And the last class you'll take is Army Net, aka I believe they're turning it into capstone. So Army Net is okay, they might change the thing. So it's going to be, depending on the size of your class, it's going to be a 2 to 4 person group. So it's pretty much the first, if there's going to be a net admin, I'm forgetting all the things. I really forgot all the things, but there's a help desk, the mail exchanger, and the person that sets up the switches and routers and all that crap. So yeah, y'all know what I'm talking about. There's 4 roles in the thing. So you guys are gonna work as a team, and you set up a network and all that stuff, and you'll pretty much use everything that you learned throughout the whole course into Army Net without them saying, you know, let me help you. Like, if you raise your hand, they can't help you like that. They can only give you information that you need to get from them. They can't help you. So this is pretty much you and your team. So y'all gotta work as a team. It's like it's pretty much like us going to the field, but it's really not us going to the field. It's the field in the building. You feel me? So yeah. So the passing rate of that is pretty much everyone passes. If y'all didn't like freaking cheat throughout the whole thing, if you cheated throughout the whole freaking course, you did it. Like, you did it. All right, you two. I hope I helped everybody else as much as I can. Like, I'm trying to give y'all advice, well, not advice, but to let you guys know like what to expect when you go to these classes. Like, I can tell you like all this stuff is gonna run to like 20 weeks. So like first class 5, then another 3 weeks, so another freaking 6 weeks. So that's 3. There you go, 14 CPN. I mean, yeah. You know, it's not accurate, but you know, this whole MLS is like 20 weeks, so you'll be straight. So don't worry. Like, once you get past CCNA, it's a breeze, pretty much. And make sure you take hella notes, man. Like, I cannot stress that enough. YouTube, till next time. There are websites that you can use to help you, but I recommend you guys to talk to the people that's here to help you out. You feel me? Like, when you come here, they'll help you out and tell you like all their little tricks and all that stuff. Like, subnetting, I love it, yo. I can teach anybody to subnet, yo. Like, I freaking love it, yo. And my final advice to everyone that's becoming a 25 Bible and going through this course: muscle memory. I cannot stress that enough. Muscle memory is the key. I'm telling you, it helped me. It can help you. Yeah, YouTube, if you enjoyed the video, make sure you hit the thumbs up button. If you have not subscribed yet, please hit the subscribe button and make sure you hit the bell icon so you'll be notified when I post another video. Comment down below what you want me to do in the near future. And until next time, YouTube, I'll see y'all when I see y'all. Peace. Wait. Spake gang.